Live.
Yeah, look at
Link
this
is
sexy
tweeted.
voice. You could hear my voice right now. Oh, sexy.
Oh my.
Tom, how's your culo?
Sore, man.
Yeah. Bang. Now do I sound a lot better?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. I gotta change that shit. It
I was
wasn't
like,
on
you
my.
just changed your settings, didn't you? Because I heard a lot less background noise all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So in 5, 4. Yeah. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Gamers Pub. Hi, guys. I'm Guije. This is a show. A show of shows. It's not a television show. It's a radio show. It's not even a radio show. It's an internet MP4 3 show about stuff. I have friends with me. They're awesome friends. They're not like the friends that you take because you know they're not as good looking as you, and then they'll help you get the best chick out of the 3 not so good looking chicks. No, they're equal in stature. And this is the opening monologue for a show. And Steve right now has got the most dumbfounded blank look in his face. This show's called The Gamers Pub. I should have said that in the beginning, because you might have thought you were listening to a show about colonics. No, this is The Gamers Pub. Hi, Steve.
Hey, Gooey. How's it going?
Oh, you know, loving life one day at a time.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Just trying to get by. Having an easy day.
You look
It's
tired.
Sunday. I stayed up late last night, too late playing Fallout. As in the case, anytime I get a day off, I'm like, oh, I can do a couple more quests. And then next thing you know, it's like 2 in the fucking morning, and I'm still doing quests over on Fallout. Because that's what Fallout does to you. It kills your
Yeah.
sleep.
Dominic, welcome to The Gamers Pub.
Guije. Good morning.
Hey, you know, how you feeling?
I'm tired. Pretty tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep the last couple days. I went to bed kind of early last night, which is probably the only reason I'm standing right now. Well, not standing, but
Nee.
yeah, basically.
Did you
Hey, Gooey, imagine just, not getting enough sleep for a few days, but not having any kids or any responsibilities like Dominic does. Doesn't that sound easy?
I
Doesn't
respond
it sound like, oh, so hard.
to
Oh.
kids.
That sounds delectable.
Yeah.
I think I might have to do that. Son, why don't you go ahead and grab your sister and the rest of your brothers and go in the closet for a couple of days, okay? Yeah, just in that closet right there. Yeah, you'll be okay. I love you. Okay. Man, that's great. Hey, you guys ever been punched in the balls for no reason before?
Yeah, I've been to G-Pub.
What are you throwing the frisbee?
Hey, listeners.
I just remembered that.
You know what I like about my listeners? I like, the fact that they're listening to us while they're driving in the car and they're not quite sure where we're going yet. But this is a show. Something will happen. And we're going to talk about things like news and video games and beer because really, at the heart of this show, that's what it's about. It's about barley. It's about hops. The hips to the hops to the barley snops. And it's about games. Video games. It's about video games and more video games. And it's about friends. Because really that's what the show really is about. Because friends. What are friends? Friends starts with an F. Fantastic. Fucking phenomenal. Flabbergasting. Phalanges? Phalanges are nice, especially if you put one in your butt just for experimentation. Just once to see what it felt like. You were in the shower, so that's cool. Nobody will ever know. But this podcast is about some serious things. Steve, tell them.
You already told him. You hit up all 3 things already, dude.
We give them the mantra, like we regularly do.
Hey, we don't have to. You already said all the stuff. I'm cool with it. I don't really care.
All right.
You already said the shit. I'm like, all right, cool. Fine with me. I don't really care.
So then, let's start
I was
off with
just
what we've
enjoying
been
your
drinking.
rambling, dude. That was it.
We are We are a podcast of beer drinkers. Not always great beer drinkers. We start off really low, didn't we, Steve? We were in the pits of beer drinkerdom.
Yeah, we drunk InBev products back in the day.
Inbred.
Inbred. InBev and inbred. There's not much of a difference.
Right.
And, yeah, I mean, there was a time, my friends, when we were like, yo, this Bud Light Lime has such tangy limeness. Oh, and it's like 3.4? I'm getting fucked up now. But we've evolved, just like Pro Magnum has, into the fine species you see before you today. You know, the human species that sucks the life from the planet and condemns people for no reason. That awesome species. But we drink amazing beers now, Steve, such as barley wines, stouts, IPAs, sours. We once in a while will dabble into a lager. Not very often. Steve just made a wincy face when I said lager, like someone just farted in the room.
We will walk past Pilsners, though.
Yeah.
We'll just
you
walk
pass
past.
on Pilsners.
I mean, if it's free, I'll drink it.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
It's just not enough flavor. There's not enough just complexity in a Pilsner. They're just so simple.
It's like when somebody gives you carbonated water with like a squeezed lemon into it, and they're like, it's soda. No, it's fucking not. It's not soda.
Actually, it technically is soda.
No. Don't you get all scientific on me.
Okay, I won't get scientific. So, what are we drinking this week, guys? Let's talk about some brewskis. I'll shut up for a minute, just one, and let Steve go. Bud, what are you drinking, partner?
Well, I put on the pub toast or the pub doc. One of the beers I wanted to mention that I did have over the last week. It was Spicy Cupcake Stout
Ooh.
by Odell Brewing Company. One of my favorites here. They have, you remember Dominic and Gui, you guys remember, you go to Odell and they had those taster trays, and they have special taster trays where they have the this Dark Days of Autumn or this Dark Days of Fall taster tray, and it was all dark beers, like a black rye IPA, like a couple stouts, a couple porters, the Mountain Standard IPA, which is really, really good. But one of them that they had was the spicy cupcake one, and it's not spicy like Mexican spices. It's spicy like almost like a carrot cake kind of spices, and it got this complexity of the cupcake itself with those spices in this stout, and it was a very, very, very good experience drinking that beer. It was so good. I had to go get a full another pint after I finished off that rack, because it was so unique and so interesting in a way. So I had that. It was delicious. I love Odell, which now, by the way, you can get in cans. Gui and Marco, I know you don't listen though. There probably will be a 6-pack coming you guys' way this Christmas time.
Bang, bang, bang.
Stay tuned for that. And then right now though, I am actually drinking a beer this morning. Gui said you're drinking one, so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm off tomorrow. I might as well. Why not? I'm drinking, and this is a good kind of morning beer, I think, too. Salted Caramel Brown Ale by Odell, or by New Belgium Brewery. Yeah, browns, since they're a little bit more mellow, they're easy to do in the mornings. And this one, because it's trying to be a little sweet, easy to do in the morning time. I'm good with this.
Nice. I can talk about some beer skis. Last week I was able to have a New Belgium brewing collaboration with Fatheads Brewing Company. I went to the untapping of the smoldering sour habanero sour that they had brewed. Absolutely amazing. One of the best sours I've ever had. Not very strong, only 4.5 alcohol by volume with only a 16 IBU count. So it's not like very like hoppy. But flavor-wise, just so nice. You get a nice, strong sour, similar to the La Fale that New Belgium has. So like really nice kind of tarty sourness with a habanero flavor inside. I don't really like spice beers just because every time they try to do like habanero or jalapeno infusion, it's hot. And it just kills all flavor of the beer. But this is just the flavor of the habanero The heat, you do get a tiny bit of heat from it that comes at the end, but that's just from, it's like almost like a peppery heat. It's not like that, I need something else. So it's just really nice. It's a nice, good fall sour. I definitely enjoyed it. It was so nice I had to drink it twice. So I was able to partake in that with my parents last week. That was pretty cool. And right now, I'm actually drinking a beer out of the Columbus. It's from Columbus, Ohio. It's the Four String Brewing Company, and this is their Skeleton Red Rye IPA. And it's pretty good. It's really mellow. I like rye IPAs. Don't you, Steve?
I am making one that I'm going to be talking about later on.
Good. Well, then you like rye IPAs.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I like the flavor that comes from like rye IPA. You know what would go awesome with this beer? A nice fat ass Reuben sandwich. Mmm. No, son, that's okay. I don't need to eat your Reuben sandwich. My son's like, Dad, I have a Reuben sandwich in the fridge. I'm like, no. Don, what are you drinking?
I have got a pumpkin ale that I just realized was still in there.
Nice.
And it's by Saint Ambrose. And it's really good, actually. I think it's up there with and I really like Pumpkick by New Belgium, and this one's definitely up there. I had a few more this season that I just did not like. It tasted like pumpkin water. But this one's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. It's really sweet. It's got a lot of flavor.
Nice. So you guys, I'm gonna give mine a buy for sure. Take to a friend's party. It's pretty good. It comes in cans, so you can grab some of those for the summertime. Especially, Steve, when you're hiking, that'd be kind of nice.
Yeah, cans are awesome for hikes. That's for sure.
Man, so what are you guys' thoughts, really quick, on the PlayStation TV?
Besides, they're cheap as hell. I almost bought one the other day because they were so cheap, and I was like, I just buy one of those just so I can remote play this in the bedroom.
They're $20 at Best Buy.
That's what I'm saying. It drops to below $20 like that. Do you think like maybe you just need to pick one up?
Wait, it's below $20?
Well,
It's
$19.99, $20.
What?
Yeah, it's $20 at Best Buy.
Okay, I'm going to BestBuy.com right now.
Yeah,
I'm
thinking
I'll find the
is this
link.
a special Black Friday kind of deal? Because I know they're doing some of their Black Friday deals right now.
No. Does Amazon matches, right? So
No, Amazon does not match.
Amazon does not match.
No, so sometimes they'll lower the price if they see other prices around the same, but they don't technically match, is what they say. Because I've asked them before about that. They're also having buy two get one right now.
Amazon and games?
No, Best Buy is with used games.
Yeah.
So cheap games, yo.
See, you know what I'm waiting for, Steve? I'm waiting for the Amazon digital game store with the codes to get that buy two get one. We'll be all over that, dude.
Oh my god, that'd be fucking nuts.
Right? With the share account?
Yes, that would be nuts, dude. Oh my gosh.
Steve, I sent you the link with free shipping.
Oh, it's got free shipping, Best Buy does?
Yeah.
What about in-store pickup?
Yeah, I guess they have it. I kind of want one.
I just wouldn't mind one for just hooking up in the bedroom and using it for remote play in the bedroom. That way I can play do like my Fallouts or even some of my Call of Duties or whatnot just in the bedroom and leave my PlayStation out here.
Yeah.
It's kind of dumb, but I would like it just to play Final Fantasy X on my TV.
But you know what? Also, too, guys, like if you have like TVs around the house and you just want to take like advantage, like if you don't have a smart TV and you want to take advantage of like Netflix functionality,
True.
for $20, that's not bad.
I'd buy Chromecasts above that. If that's what you're doing with it, I think a Chromecast is a much better purchase.
$20?
Yes. Yes. If you're trying to turn your TV into a smart TV, I think a Chromecast is completely where it's at.
All right.
For that price, for that price, because Chromecasts are cheap as hell, and you can do some amazing things with those Chromecasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's essentially just stream anything that you want to your Chromecast. It works awesome, and it works from your phone, it works from your tablets, it works from your PC.
Oh, very, very good, Steve. You're very, very good. Dave taught me that one.
Just my thoughts on that.
All right. Steven, what's next, homie? This is all you.
Did we do our pub toast?
No.
No, let's pub toast. Steve, who are we pub
Did
toasting?
we do our pub toast?
are we toasting
Who are
today?
we toasting today? I thought this is your doing.
All right. So today, guys, we are going to toast Marco. We'll make flicks.
Who we've been gaming with a lot recently, dude.
Who likes to play video games with us but doesn't like to listen to the show or join us, even though he's the official Game Pub host. So right now, I'm going to call Marco a fart face poop licker, and he'll never know because he'll never hear this. So here's to Marco, the fart face poop licker.
Salute.
Okay, what's up, Steve? You're next.
All right, drunk text or emails. If you guys ever want to hit us up, real simple to do. Hop over on Twitter. Everybody uses Twitter, so just hop over on Twitter, and you can @ us. You can drunk tweet us at the Gamers Pub. That's all you gotta do. It's real simple, real easy to do. I'm seeing right now if we have any. I don't know actually if we do. I don't think we actually did get any drunk texts this week.
Oh no! Especially after like last time we were like, hey,
After we had so many. Yeah.
here's a question for you. Answer
Yeah.
this question.
Yeah. Well, no. I take that back. We did get an email. Which emails, by the way? You can email us at beer@thegamerspub.com. Cal is.
Calco Moo.
He
Not
emailed
as,
me. I
not
thought he
as, not
corrected
as
me
slow
on
as
my name.
Steve.
I gotta. Oh, there we go. I was like, I thought he emailed me about his name. I know he did, and I'm trying to figure out where he wrote how to pronounce his name properly. Because I pronounced it like Callie, I think, or something like that. It sounds like Dale, but so Cal, Dale, Cal.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Steve, you're giving me a headache.
What the hell are you saying?
I'm just trying to read the emails. Gwen, you have this email too. You can help me out. Anyways, he emailed us, which you can do at beer@thegamerspub.com. Someday I'll have a game that I can play with you guys. My timing sucks right now, or rather my schedule. Right now, I'm not buying any new games. I'm spending most of my spare cash on brewing equipment and car repairs. I just got an induction cooker yesterday and a 10-gallon kettle. Will be here next week. Locally, we have a brew store that has classes, but he hasn't tried it yet. And that's CS Brew Supply over on Facebook. So
Nice.
if you guys have heard of them, you can check them out. They do beer classes. I think that's another cool thing that some of the beer stores should do is, just give introduction classes about, hey, we're just gonna go over how to brew a simple like IPA today, or we're gonna go over how to brew a simple stout today. Just a basic stout, and go over some of the things and teach some of the things that should be more common knowledge that probably aren't. As someone who's brewed a beer myself. And Gui, you have as well. It's a big learning experience, and I think little classes like that would kind of help out a lot.
Yeah. See, my hot thing is, I guess, and then another nice thing is once you start getting more involved, like with your IPAs, and you're starting to infuse different things, like teaching you like proper ratios of ingredients, so it don't taste like shit.
Yeah, I liked brewing when I brewed with my brother. I really liked the fact that we brewed with him because he was able to, like, he would say, all right, so we're gonna do this and this, and then I would say, now why are we doing that? And he was actually able to explain to me the whys of the brewing process, which helped out a lot as far as my understanding kind of went with it. So.
That's right, dude.
That's why I think those classes kind of help, because I think not just being able to follow a stupid recipe guide,
Right,
but understanding
right.
why you're following it. I think that really helps a lot, and
Well, 'cause
then
once you-
it helps when it comes with being more creative when you want to kind of make your own
Exactly,
beers.
exactly.
It helps with that. 'Cause you're like, oh, if we did this for this reason, what about if we do this for that reason? And you can get more creative with your beers that way.
Yeah, once you know why, then everything else kind of falls in place as far as what you can do and what you think you can do.
Yeah.
So.
We're gonna get more into that though later, in the free talk, listeners. Let's go into this week's new releases. If you guys, by the way, again, want to tweet us, just tweet us at thegamerspub or on Twitter. It's the easiest way. Or if you don't have Twitter, you can email us at beer@thegamerspub.com.
Hey.
But
This week we got Bloodborne, the Old Hunters, the first and possibly only DLC. Dropping.
Bloodborne was like cheap as hell recently, was it not?
I know that there was like an upcoming Black Friday sale. I've been seeing it for like $24.
I think I might have saw it like $10 or something. Like that Redbox deal was having some pretty good deals.
Redbox had it for like $9 for their Black Friday sale.
Well, it wasn't real. You just go to a Redbox and like, I want to buy a game, and you just buy whatever games in the stupid fucking Redbox. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna probably check it out later on today.
I might have to. But yeah, that comes out. It's their first and again possibly only DLC, but it looks really good, so I'll be picking that up. Minecraft Story Mode Episode 2. Is anybody playing that?
I am not. No.
I want to because I like Telltale, but I haven't yet. Just Cause 3, that comes out on the 1st. It's actually next.
You're just so excited for it that
I am
you
really
just had
excited.
to ejaculate it all over this week's
I'm gonna
podcast.
get it. I think I'm gonna get it.
I'm excited for numerous reasons.
And
Because
then
it's awesome.
Yeah. Is there another reason?
Not right now.
And then
And there's a grappling hook.
Son of a bitch.
Is co-op? Is it co-op?
I don't
would
know.
I would assume so.
And it potentially, once again, not that I haven't mentioned it every time we talked about Just Cause, it potentially comes out on some really cool guy's birthday.
It won't have multiplayer at launch.
I'm probably
I can wait now. I can wait a little bit more now.
Yeah, I can wait.
Just with that alone, I can wait.
I'm super stoked to play it, but I could completely wait. My fear about this game, though, is that it's going to get slept on, because I feel a lot of people are in the same boat of sleeping on it, and by the time it's that like sweet price to pick it up, that's going to be around the same time that like Uncharted and everything comes out.
Ooh, yeah, Uncharted's coming up, isn't it?
Yep.
My problem right now is I want Just Cause 3, but I know like all of you guys want Just Cause 3, but I want it on
Just Cause. Say cause. Can you say the word cause?
Just Cause.
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 Because.
Cause. I'm sorry, that was just really annoying me. You just kept saying Just Cause 3. Just Cause 3. Just Cause 3.
I'm sorry that I said Just Cause 3. I'll try not to say Just Cause 3 anymore.
I mean, just 'cause. No, I think another of my main problems is my backlog. Too much backlog.
Oh, forever backlog.
Forever backlog. Forever backlog.
I guess I'm surprised I'm not playing Fallout right now as we're recording this podcast. Because I'm just here.
Who says you're not?
No,
Who says you're not, Steve?
I'm really not. You see my PlayStation controller with the light off? That means it is not well.
You see that, listeners? Do you see that? There's no light on there?
Which, by the way, isn't that pretty, dude? That nice ass white one.
Really pretty.
That's racist, dude. Just because it's white doesn't make it pretty.
I'm just saying, it looks a little bit more innocent than my black controllers.
Wow. So what are you going to say about my red controller?
Black controllers just don't matter. Just saying, black controllers don't matter.
My controllers do matter, dude. Because that's what you start off with.
I know, it sucks. No, you don't. If you bought one of the on Destiny consoles, you got a white controller. Or if you bought one of the throwback PlayStation on that 25th anniversary one or 20th anniversary one.
What controller comes with the white one?
The Destiny one. But no, that
Can you say that again?
that 20th anniversary one that came with that pimp ass classic PS4 controller.
Oh, the pimp ass plastic. Nice. Dominic, what else is being released?
Lastly, Rainbow Six Siege.
What?
Rainbow
Siege?
Six Siege. It's a siege.
Siege.
I'm kind of want to pick this game up, but not off the get-go.
That's why I'm not getting it at all.
I could pass.
No desires.
I could
I
pass.
do. I want to
It's
pick it up.
okay.
I want to pick it up. Maybe with Marco, but not the get go. I'm in no rush.
Marco
I think-
would be.
I think it's so much fun when you work as a team and you're clearing the rooms, kind of like what we do on Call of Duty.
Man.
So, yeah.
Beautiful. That's it. Rainbow Six.
The mask.
Nice. So, talking about Call of Duty, Steve. Came out 2 weeks ago. The internets have been going crazy. Leading up to this release, everybody's like, Call of Duty, you suck. It's the same old shit every year. And then Treyarch says, bam, we haven't had a new game in like 3 years, homie. Check out our Call of Duty. How did it taste, Steve?
I loved how it just oozed down your throat and everything else. It was so good.
That's gross.
the co-op
Thank
is
you.
the co-op is so fun. I mean, right now we've been doing this with you, me, Marco, and David, and we're playing this on Realistic, and we're having such a fun time while we're playing this. It is 4-player co-op. It is so fucking fun. I don't understand why more fucking games don't do the campaign part like 4-player co-op. Like the Borderlands classic style. It is so fun. And it's a good way to sell your games because David bought that game because of us. I
Yeah.
got that game because I can play with all three of you guys at the same time. Marco got that game because that way he can play with everybody. That was the reason that we bought it. It had nothing to do with how good or shitty the game was. It had to do with, hey, we got 4-player co-op. We can play this as a team together.
Well, let's break it down because there's a couple things I do want to talk about, Steve.
Let's
And the
break
one
it
is that there was no campaign on the previous gen version. So the
You know, I think we talked about that in the past on previous shows, and we're like, fuck it, you guys should do it anyways, But now I feel bad for those guys because they're missing out on what we're having a lot of fun with. And the funny thing is, I don't think we know what the fuck's going on in the story, but we're having such a fun time playing the story mode. Right?
That's true. But I wanted to ask you something. Well, I mean, now I kind of piecing some stuff together. Like I get the basic gist, but
Skynet's happening.
yeah, Skynet's happening. But what I'm asking you is that like graphically, do you really feel like there's a reason why this couldn't have been done on the 360 or the?
No, I
PS3?
think it could have been dumbed down. I don't think it's nothing super hot, but it's nothing. It still looks good as hell. So
I think
I'm not complaining about the graphic. It looks good, dude. It really does, and I just think that they could have probably dumbed it down or low res the last year's version or last.
I
console's
definitely
version.
maybe think it was the 4-player co-op which pushed it over.
I mean, there's a lot of shit going on.
There's a lot of shit always going on.
The screens at all the times.
Right.
There's a lot of processor stuff going on behind it, and I'm sure what would happen is they would have to dumb all that shit down too, not just the graphics, but all the little special shit and every fucking thing that's always blown up because it's like one big Expendables movie that we're playing.
Right. And I like it too. I like it because you know what? It's not just go through the story mode and that's it. They add like replay value from. They have the traditional collectibles which you can get, but they now have added like that multiplayer level up system of leveling up your weapons, your abilities, your loadout.
Even the single player now, yeah, which is a lot of fun. I like
is a
that
lot of
rather than you just start off every level with a different weapon, and that's the weapon that you're supposed to use for that level. No, you have your own loadout, your own custom loadouts, and you're switching out and you're upgrading your weapons and things like that as you're playing the campaign, which I think is a super, super awesome thing. It really is.
I also like the special abilities that they added too.
Oh,
I like how they.
yes.
Yeah, you have
Except for
one.
because you're fucking a level 20, so you're like, hey, I'm gonna go back and forth between this and then this and then this and then this. I'm just gonna be all fucking destroyer up in this bitch.
It's mosquitoes all day, dude.
Mosquitoes, bees, bees.
Bees.
I don't even have the game, and I know. That's all I know about it.
Bees.
Bees.
You watch the stream, Dom? If you guys are interested,
Dominic was in the chat the other day
Oh, that's right.
when
He
we were
was in the
playing.
chat.
Yeah.
That's right. If the Gamers Pubs fans are interested, Steve does have a YouTube account which he has streamed all of our adventures. So if you want to see what it's like to play with the Gamers Pub.
To play with us and do stupid campaign stuff and watch Marco get frustrated as fuck when he plays the game.
Okay, well, let's talk about the problems that the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 story mode has. Is that
Game crashes?
Yeah, with all the
crashes?
previous Call of Duty, it crashes, you know, and it crashes at the most inopportune times, you know,
At the
like
very fucking end of the level when you're playing realistic, like 4 fucking times in a row. Yes.
yeah,
Yes,
Yeah.
that's some annoying fucking bullshit right there.
yeah, that's pretty bad. But
We've had some network issues at times. We've had game crashing issues at times, and we've had some poor spawn points at times, where it's like, all right, you guys all wiped. All right, so you're spawning here. Everybody wipe. Spawn, wipe. Spawn, wipe. Spawn, wipe. And you're like, you're fucking spawning me right in the middle of fucking all this shit, instead of back over there where I should be here. This is some bullshit. So we've had that happen quite a bit, but I think for the most part, GUI, we just make the best of it and just kind of have fun, because
yeah,
that's what we're doing.
I think we're having so much fun that it gets us to be like, we'll just do it again, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
then
at times it does start to frustrate you, like the lag stuff when you're like, there's really nothing we can do now.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. You need Marco to get over there and set that thing up, though.
It's set up. He just has to fine tune it.
Is it? All right. You gotta QoS your PS4 in the highest slot. That way, anytime the PS4 needs bandwidth, it's sucking down the everything else's bandwidth in the house. That's the main key. I have mine the highest of anything in the house is that PS4. That way I have no lag at all.
I'm about to hardwire it too.
Yeah, I did too on my PS4. That's the only thing that's hardwired is that.
Yeah.
And then it does a good job. It has a thing where it automatically forwards your ports and all that for it. You don't have to set that up like port by port. The port 40 for the PS4. Like if you're doing Plex, you have to. If you're hosting a Plex server, you still had to. But the PS4, it does a really good job of automatically setting up the port forwards for you, so you don't have to worry about doing any of that. Just a heads up, because I set the same stupid thing up a couple weeks ago, and it was a learning experience because it was different from my Apple router.
Nice.
But it's so nice and does such a good job. My connection, dude, it really does. I get my connection, like the distance of what my coverage is now is like 3 times as good as that Apple router was, and that thing was amazing. But it's like 3 times as good as that, and the speeds that I'm getting off of this, as far as connection goes, between that and the router itself, are just like, wow, this is awesome. So you're seriously gonna notice it.
Oh, I've already noticed. Everybody's already noticed. Even before we have everything locked down, I've already noticed right away. So I'm like, yeah. So but yeah, we haven't even touched any of the zombie modes yet on Black Ops, which is huge.
I'm trying to get through the campaign so we can do campaign zombies as well.
Yeah.
Trying to unlock that.
Yeah. I feel like this is a game that we could, just because there's so many options, we can play this for a while.
And since we all have it, except for Dominic, since we all have it, it's something that we can. It can be our who's online? Okay, cool. We got four of us online. Let's go ahead and get together on this.
Yeah.
And
not even that, like seriously though, but multiplayer is pretty solid this time.
It wasn't. I've enjoyed myself on multiplayer.
Yeah, it's a solid. I mean, I guess maybe things are gonna change a little bit now, because I'm sure by the time we play it again, all the kids are gonna know the tricks.
Yeah, but
whatever. I'm able to get kills.
Yeah, I get killed a lot, but I've been enjoying myself. I have a lot more fun, like when I play with like you and Chris Palladino. I have a lot more fun when we've been doing that, but it's been fun. I don't really have any complaints about it, which surprises me. I have like really no complaint. I mean, it's not like the most amazing game in the world, but it's got so much fun stuff that's kind of what matters with it, I think. No. Oh, he's on mute. Okay, Dominic, so what are your plans with Call of Duty, man?
I don't know, dude. Like, I'm 100% convinced as soon as I get it, you guys are gonna finish the game. Just Cause is gonna come out, and then we're never gonna touch it again.
No, Just Cause isn't multiplayer though. I think how Destiny was our kind of multiplayer game for a while. I think Call of Duty is gonna be now for a little while. Right? Gui, am I right on that?
I'm feeling. I could play Call of Duty for a minute. You know, although I'm going to throw this out here, I think I may be getting NBA.
See, I'd rather pick that up, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not picking that up. No, I just we need some type of shooter that we're all going to play together, and I think Call of Duty is going to
Yeah,
be
you
our
shooting
next
basketball?
shooter, our next shooter for the next probably 3-4 months.
I don't.
Most likely.
Dom, I'm playing another shooter right now. If you want to play with us,
Dominic's not going to fucking play that shit ass shooter.
Voldemort. It's awesome. Just finished Iron Banner. Got all my raid pieces. Iron Banner pieces. I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah, awesome. You're just like where everybody else is, and you've done the exact same thing for the 8 billionth time on that game.
And the fun was there.
No, it wasn't.
Says
No,
who?
It wasn't. It was not.
If you could see my face, Steve, you would see smiles.
If you can see my face, you can just see sorrow.
I see your face, and it looks like you look like the male version of the Virgin Mary. You have your head tilted to the side, somber eye. Just see.
So Call of Duty though, Dominic, I really think if you can get someone to get in on a share or something like that, pick that game up. We're gonna be sticking around with it, I think, for a little while. There's a lot of stuff to be done with that game.
You know what?
There really
This
is.
is what I don't understand. You know what I would love to have? I would love to get a big group of game G-pubbers like we used to do back in the days, and just do custom matches.
Yeah, just do private matches and
do
have
private
fun with that
matches.
shit. Let's
That
do
would
it,
be
yo.
awesome.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Why don't we start up a community on the PlayStation, a G-pub COD community, and we could have just game nights again.
Well, we can just do it in the GPub community
Yeah.
and do it that way.
We can also do the groups and the messages.
Yeah.
Just
But
to
I'm
be-
talking like all like listeners. Let's get a bunch of listeners involved. So you know what I mean? Have
Yeah.
a full
Well, we
like,
can do it. I don't know if you pay attention to the wall page, but the wall, the Gamers Pub community wall has
I don't think
been
I'm on there.
semi-active. Yeah, I think you are.
No, I don't think I am.
Then you just didn't
only-
accept it
I'm
because
only-
I sent every single person on my friends list an invite to it.
I'm only a host. That's cool.
I sent every single person on my friends list an
Except
invite
the
to
host. Except
So- No,
Except
the
like you.
host got it too. The host just has to accept it.
except
that's
like one
the
of your
difference.
one of your
That's
best
it.
friends in the whole world. That's
The
cool.
host just has to accept that shit.
Who am I, Steve? It's not
There's
like I'm
been
one of your
beer talk.
best friends.
There's been beer talk too on it, you know. So it's actually been kind of decent, kind of nice. But I mean, we're still learning this stuff, but it's been going well. I got some Madden 16 in as always because of our GPub Fantasy League. I am continuing to kick ass, still undefeated. Dominic, just you and I, buddy. Yeah, I enjoy it. I'm having fun.
I suck.
I can't wait for playoffs.
Almost
So
lost.
bad.
I almost lost my game yesterday.
Yeah, I've almost lost a couple of mine, so it's the way it works out. And I think the last game or it was the game before. I had like 3 picks in the red zone, which pissed me off, dude. I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. 3 fucking picks in the red zone.
Hey, so Dom, how's Rocket League treating you, buddy? Been able to get
Dude.
into some games?
The mutators are so fun. Like,
Are they really?
yes, they really are.
I do want to get some more Rocket League in. I want to get back into that. I bought that DeLorean and I've yet to play with that DeLorean.
Seriously, if we could get like a group together, because like just 6 of, or yeah, we need 6 of us, or even 4 of us. Like, oh my god, they're so fun. Like Steve
Alright.
would.
All right,
Steve would-
GPub family, you heard it. Dominic needs at least 6 of us. Let's do it.
Yes.
It's
Well-
it's such a fun game. I love Rocket League. So if we can get those bodies there, I'm in, dude. I really.
Yeah,
am.
Rocket League is fun. It's just that's not my to-go-to game.
Yeah. Well, there's cool stuff coming. The mutators that they brought out, they look pretty fucking awesome. I haven't played it. Dominic's actually played it, so I want to hear what Dominic thinks or
Yeah.
some of his experiences. But next month, fucking ice skating, yo. It's gonna be fucking hockey on that shit. It's gonna be with pucks and
gonna be
ice.
fun. That's gonna be fun.
Yes.
Yeah, they introduced a mutator playlist. So it goes on a rotation. So, and I'm not sure what the first one is. You always just kind of jump in at random, but it always goes like in order. And I'm having trouble remembering what the order is. But I know that there's beach ball, where the ball is like really giant and it moves so slow. Like you hit it, it's like those games can tend to last like a long time. Like I've seen like overtime games at 0-0 go for like 15 minutes before somebody will score. There's pinball where the ball is really tiny and it moves really really fast. It's like you poke it and it's like There's Moonball, where the ball's slightly bigger than the average ball, and the gravity's really low. So like you single boost bounce and you're like touching the ceiling. And your boost regens as well. So like it's just people flying all over like the entire match. There's Cubic, which the ball is a cube. It moves the same as it would otherwise. Gravity isn't affected. But there's boost recharge as well. What was the last mode?
These nuts.
There's another one. Oh, time warp. So regular size ball, regular movement speed, regular gravity, no boost regen. But right, like if this is the ball, and right as you're about to touch it, time slows down for everybody, not just for the person hitting the ball.
Every fucking time?
Every time. So like it's hard because like, and it sucks too.
How
'cause,
long
like,
are those fucking matches?
they last a little while longer.
Or does the timer go normal and everybody else just slows down?
No, the timer slows down as well. So the matches are a little while longer on the time warp ones. But it sucks. Like it sucks if you fuck up and then like you watch somebody else in slow motion,
Just go slow motion.
like punch that ball right past you. Like it's fucked up. It's fun though. Like there's not a single mutator that I dislike. There's some that I definitely like more than others. Pinball and Moonball are easily my two favorites. Cubic is probably a close third. But they're so fun. Like we really need to get a group together and play some for an hour or two.
Yeah.
Because they are fantastic, especially with hockey coming. I think on the 19th. He said it was. I don't remember. I think
the 19th. That far away?
They also announced like just this week. They're dropping another DLC, so a couple more cars, more boosts, more toppers. But the big one is going to be the the free map that they're giving out. It's coming. It's coming in. They're introducing a new. What do they call it? Non-regulation map. It's wider than any of the other maps, and it's uneven in certain areas. So the ball's gonna bounce.
What do you mean? Like it's not.
Like it's a wasteland. So picture like Mad Max. Rocket League.
Oh,
So, like,
I want to play, yo.
You want to play though?
That sounds fun. It really does.
Yeah.
I want to jump on that.
Here's a link. That one's gonna be $4.
Oh, it's gonna $4. Oh, that kind of sucks though, because when you get those, it kind of splits. It splits the community though, does it not?
No, because it's not. It's gonna be I think a different. Well, the map's free.
Okay, the map's free.
The map's free. The cars, the decals, paint types, wheels, rocket trails, toppers, antenna, and trophies are paid.
I like it when they. Okay, that's cool when they do that. Then make the map free. That way, everyone can still play it together. Charge for the extra shit.
It's a huge map. Like if you look at it, like it's really really wide. But there's like little dunes and like some areas. Not too high, but there's definitely going to be some. I guess they're trying to introduce some of the old supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered battle car maps. Or
What?
game types. Supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered battle cars.
That's awesome.
Just
I
'cause-
want to see that.
Yeah. So a lot of good. Psyonix is just shitting out content like, left and right at us.
You gotta ride that thick hard.
That Wasteland map looks kind of cool, actually.
It does.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to try that one. But the mutators.
It looks like this trailer. They tried to Borderlands the hell out of this trailer.
Yeah, that's why I said it looks like Mad Max.
Really, I see a lot of Borderlands with the
Borderlands,
graphics, like how they did the trailer.
It does look pretty cell shaded.
Like, hurry up! What's hot? Everybody's playing Call of Duty. Zombies maps. Hurry up!
Whenever they drop the hockey mode, we got to make sure we play because I know Psyonix is talking about making it a seasonal release.
Oh no!
So we got to try to play.
Just limited time.
Yeah, so we'll have to. It was up in the air. People were like, "No, make it permanent," but I don't know if they will. But yeah, so we should. Try
Unless it has maybe it has problems and that's what they're trying to hide. It doesn't exactly work how they want it to work.
I don't know. Maybe they just want people to look forward to December because it's going to be hockey mode in Rocket League.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, no, it looks good. It's good shit, man. I can't stop fucking playing. Me and my buddy were at gold rank on doubles, and it's starting to really get difficult.
Yeah.
Starting to play like some really, really good people.
You haven't played me yet. I school your ass every time we play.
No, you won't. No, you're done.
Best in the world.
No.
Let's talk about another game that you and I have been playing, Dominic. Gui, you might not have any input on this one. Fallout 4. Dude, I hit level 43 maybe last night.
Christ.
Maybe 44. Possibly 44. I might have hit level 44 last night. You know what? I did hit level 44 last night, now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm liking me some Fallout 4. I'm liking it a lot. Dominic, what are your thoughts on it?
I am really, really, really liking Fallout 4. I haven't had like the time to sit and just like you had that week off, and I was like,
it's
so fucking jealous. I'm so jealous. I'm really liking it. I didn't dislike any of the prior Fallouts, but I never really got sucked in. I did like New Vegas. I put a pretty substantial amount of time into that one, but this one it's really good, man.
Yeah.
What's it about?
You wake up in a vault. Actually, what happens is you're in a special vault 111, and you go in that vault at the beginning of the game, and you think it's gonna be like a safe zone, but then they just cryo freeze everybody, and then halfway through that cryo freeze, you kind of wake up and you see your kid being taken away and your wife being killed. So it starts out, you wake up from the vault, and you're out in the wasteland, and obviously you want to find out who the fuck killed your wife and where's your son at. So that's how it starts, and then obviously because it's Fallout, there's like a billion side quests as well, and there's different factions you can be with each the faction having another billion side quests, and yeah, it's cool. Dominic, last night what I was doing, because you know how you can see the map, you know it shows the map and it's just a square. When you go all the way down and to the left, like you go outside the map and there's shit down there.
Oh.
So I was exploring like everything down there, but you really can't go down there unless you have like some good radiation protection and you have some good weapons, because there's some big ass in there, lots of death claws and shit, and there's like radiation like a motherfucker. I've one of the X01s or X1 suits on my guy right now, when the top of the line power armor suit.
That reminds me, I meant to tell you sooner. The you know the fusion cores that you need to power the suits.
Mm-hmm.
They're finite. So
Yeah.
there's only a limited amount of them in the game. Period.
I don't completely believe that, because sellers get them all the time. Vendors do. There might be a finite of ones you can find, but every time, every new day, a seller will be selling them.
Okay.
They were selling them before. As far as I can tell, I've not seen a seller say, "Oh, sorry, I'm now out of these fusion cores."
Okay. That's what Dustin told me.
I'm sitting on like 90 right now.
I think Dustin's full of shit.
I'm sitting on like 90 in my inventory right now, Dominic.
God
Dustin, why you gotta be full of shit, Dustin?
Dustin's full of shit, yo.
Dustin,
Full of shit. But yeah, so I'm having so much fun with this. I've built up my settlements up. I'm doing a lot more stuff with the Minutemen, because I kind of like the idea of building these settlements up and recruiting new people, and then building defenses and houses for each one of these kind of places inside the Fallout universe. So I've been mostly focusing with that. I've done a little bit of the Brotherhood. I've done a little bit of the Railroad faction. I've done a little bit of the main campaign. But for the most part, it's all been side quests, and I'm having fun with it. The game looks great. It feels great. It controls great. It's everything I was kind of hoping for. So I like it a lot. I really do. Have you screwed around with any of the mods, Dominic? Because you're playing it over on PC.
I haven't yet. I saw a few though that I wanted to start messing with.
Like that John Cena mod?
No. God no.
Dude, you just drop mini nukes like fucking out of nowhere. John Cena.
No.
Get that Cena shit going, yo.
I was watching the video and it was really funny for like 12 seconds, and then I was like, oh my god, make it stop.
For those of you who don't know, there's this YouTube video out. You might be able to just YouTube John Cena, and you can probably find it within the top 5 off of that. But it's just what is it? What does he keep saying? Just Cena, John Cena, over and over again.
Cena. And I think you get a little bit of the burr, 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 burr.
Yeah, you get the music too and all that shit. But so there's a mod out there, and every time you fire off one of the mini nukes in your Fat Boy, it goes John Cena. It fucking goes crazy. So this video is just rapid firing these mini nukes, and it's like John Cena. And it's fucking, you see these nukes all fucking blowing up everywhere. Oh god, I like this game. It's so fun. Was that breaking up?
Huh.
Oh, is this Gooey being Gooey?
Yeah, you were earlier.
Really? Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to do my QoS and add Google Hangouts to the top of my QoS as well, so I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, I love it. I can't wait for some of the mods. I've seen some really cool mods. Dominic, I'm slightly jealous that you get to play with them though. And then at the same time, I'm very annoyed that you have not played with them at all yet.
I haven't touched Fallout in a few days. I'm real upset about that.
Yeah, I stayed up way too late last night playing it.
I stay up way too late this late day.
Yes, I did playing it, but having fun with it because it's always a fun time. Dude, it's a game where you're like, just one more, and 4 hours later.
It's
Are we
a
gonna
time
finish?
thing,
Are we
too.
gonna finish COD tonight?
Well, you know how I am. Is if you and Marco are on, I'm on.
All right, I'm down to do it tonight. So
So we'll find out about Marco. If you and Marco are on, I'm on. That's the way it works. Every time we Call of Duty. If you guys get on, I'm there.
okay, I can do it.
And I'm off tomorrow, so that means I can stay up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be off for a couple days pretty soon too. I just gotta get past
Yeah.
Monday and Tuesday, but Monday and Tuesday are gonna be just what pretty much.
Oh, you got break coming up too, dude. But you're probably working extra. Yeah.
Yeah,
only one of those days.
Oh, really?
I plan on sinking many hours into Fallout.
But I got some finals that I have to finish up for
Yeah.
college.
No, I'm talking about next month. You got a nice
Next month,
break
I
coming
got
up.
2 weeks up.
Next
2
month,
weeks off,
dang, yeah. Next month I have a nice little vacation. I'm taking vacation from work next month.
Yeah. Good
But
stuff.
I'm gonna work most of those days.
Yeah, that's why I figured.
Gotta make that Christmas money, man.
Yeah, no. Oh, I just picked up. Well, I picked up, like you sent us a deal yesterday that Toys R Us was doing. I picked up 7 things from that. I can't really
That's a
say.
good deal, right?
Yeah, it's a good deal. I mean, those toys are only like playset playable, so you can't play them in the game. You're gonna play them in the playsets. But I was like, for $3, I was like, that's not bad at all.
$3
And then
is
this
bad,
morning they had the Amazon had their special one for Inside Out. Like the entire bundle came with all the Inside Out characters too for below 50 for the first time. It was for $46, so I picked that up as well. But the problem is that's a 3.0 playset, and I don't have a 3.0 yet, so
Oh.
I got to figure something out with that.
Tearaway for the PS4 is only $20.
And Best Buy selling it for $15 used, and it's part of their buy two get one free used deal.
That's a great game, man.
Is that just a remake, right? It's not like
I think it's with
Kind of a port, but I think they might have tweaked some things to work with the PS4.
okay.
That's a great game, but you need the camera, I think, for that game for real. Some
I
of the
got
coolest,
the camera.
some of
I
the
got
coolest parts of that game occur just from the camera.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
I loved it too, right? It was just fun.
It was a fun game.
Yeah.
I might play that again. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
News that we can use to tell everybody what they're doing. Butt naked, no faking.
There's a nice article. There's a nice article that I'm going to put in the show notes, and I urge you guys to check it out. Why Oscar Blues chose craft beer over $1 billion, and you know, with all the mergers and the buyouts that are happening in the beer industry, it's got an article to read, and you can figure out, or you can see Oscar Blues and their chain of thought and what went to them, kind of saying, you know what, we're just going to keep doing this alone for right now. Check it out. Urge you to do that. Cool stuff there. And then another bit of news, and I want to get you guys' thoughts on this. There's a lot of talk about PlayStation 2 emulation coming to the PS4. So this article here was the 99 games that they want to play if a PS2 emulator comes out to the PS4. And I wanted to hear you guys' thoughts. What games are you guys excited about if they bring out PS2 emulation to the PS4?
None.
None? Okay.
No, I barely have time to play the current gen games I have.
That is so fucking true.
So I'm not. I mean, to be honest with you, is it cool in theory? Yeah, it's cool in theory. But am I ever going to use it? To be honest with you, probably not. Maybe once, but it's going to be an afterthought with all the games I have to play. So it's just honesty right now.
If they hadn't remade the Kingdom Hearts games on the PS3, then I would be excited for that. But
yeah. Vice City is a game I can get a little excited for.
I have that on my phone.
Do you? I do too, actually. Yeah, you can play some of the older Burnouts. That could be fun. Actually.
Burnout could be a lot of fun, actually. Yeah.
Not Paradise. Paradise is a PS3, so just heads up. Just Burnout 1, 2, and 3. Which Burnout 3 was a lot of fun. Takedown was quite a bit of fun. Yeah, some of Final Fantasy, some of the Ratchet and Clanks I can have fun with. If you really want to go crazy, you can probably pick up one of the old school Tony Hawks and have so much more fun with that than the new one that came out with the PS4.
That's a good idea.
And also the original Star Wars Battlefronts you can pick out as well.
I have that on the Master Console.
Do you? So, listeners, let us know. Hit us up. Actually, think of this as the listener question of the week. Let us know. We want to hear some of the old PS2 games that you're most excited for. If they can bring emulation to the PS4, I want to hear talk about that. And that's it for that. So let's go into free talk. Fantasy football, killing it. I have continued to stack up the wins finally now. After that little speed bump that was Dominic. I'm getting my wins again. I'm feeling happy, feeling good. I brewed beer for the very first time during our time off from the last episode to this episode. I brewed, me and my brother, we were brewing a Imperial Black Rye IPA right now. In fact, we're probably going to be bottling it later on today, depending on what time he hits me up. So I'm excited. Gui, you're going to try some of this. I'm letting you know now. You will be trying some. Dominic, there's a really good chance you're going to try some too. So yeah, so I'm brewing this Imperial Black Rye IPA. I'm excited for that. It was a very interesting experience, and it was a real nice brewing with him because he was able to explain these things to me that I probably might not get explained otherwise if I was just following a recipe. Because it's easy to follow a recipe, but it's a little bit harder to understand why certain things are happening. So it was a great experience. I loved it. It was a great learning experience, and I can't wait to find out what this beer tastes like. It's going to be stronger than what we originally planned because this brewing system he's only brewed on a couple times. It's a nice-ass system. It really is. But we burned off, or we evaporated, boiled off a little bit more water than what we originally planned. So we got our gravity level a little bit higher. And by a little bit, I mean a little bit by a decent margin, higher than what we originally planned. So it had more sugars. The yeast is going to go nuts in that, and it's going to create a stronger alcohol ABV in it now because of it. So hopefully it turns out really good. I'm excited. We got about 9.5 gallons that has been fermenting over the last couple weeks. Stay tuned. And then I had a new brewery just open up a couple blocks from me. McLennan's here in Fort Collins. They only had 2 beers on tap. One of them was a Scottish heavy or Scottish wee, heavy ale or whatever they want to call it. I didn't really care for that one. Their IPA, though, on the other hand, not bad. I enjoyed it. It wasn't as good as like a No Dale IP, but it was enjoyable. And that's all I had. Gooey, you had something that you saw, 2 things that you saw that I want to hear about though.
Bang. So, watching Jessica Jones, Marvel's newest Netflix series. It's not as action-packed as Daredevil was or any of the other Marvel franchise. This is more along the lines of a CSI type show. It's not for kids at all, Steve.
That's what I've heard. It is not for kids.
No.
Tom was like, I think that first episode of the first season implied anal sex.
That was Tom.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
And I was like, ooh, I'm in. I'm in on this show.
It's slow moving, but it's good so far. I really enjoy it. It's one of those shows that I think it's kind of unfair for me to say how much I like it, simply because I know the Marvel universe that well. Like I all the little idiosyncrasies that I see, I'm like, ooh, I know that. Ooh, I know who that person is. Ooh, Luke Cage, yes. So like, for me, the Marvel nerdness comes out, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'd say, but my wife doesn't know anything about the Marvel universe. I mean, she's familiar, but she doesn't know like the idiosyncrasies, and she loves it as well. So we've been tearing through it together. So it's a good watch. Good watch.
Nice. I'll get into it soon. It's a little harder because like nights a lot of times I go to game, and then by the time I'm done gaming I go to bed and my wife's asleep, and I'm like, oh, I really can't watch
And
it.
because I take our listeners' advice, Master of None, I blew through the whole series last week as well. Every night before I went to bed, I watched an episode, and funny as hell, dude. It's hilarious.
Yeah, that's another one of the shows I want to see, but I'm waiting. Is that kiddish friendly?
No.
Okay, not watching that
No.
with you. Okay, see that's another one of the shows. Then it's gonna be a pain in the ass because by the time I get done gaming with you and Marco and David and
Yeah.
maybe Dominic someday in the
Dude,
future.
his father, his mom and dad in that show actually play his mom and dad.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
he's been on some podcasts promoting it that I listened to, and and he's talked somewhat about it, and
Oh, dude.
I'm in on it because I like Aziz Ansari. I do. He's funny.
His father's hilarious in it, dude. I don't even know if it's intentional or what, but it's pretty fucking funny. Because it's almost like he's not a professional actor,
Yeah.
and so it's like that weird uncomfortableness, but like just totally the type of humor. And yeah, dude, it's fucking funny.
Are they how are his shows? Are they hour-long shows or 30-minute shows?
They're about 35, 40-minute shows.
Okay, and well, it's Netflix, so I guess it doesn't. They just say fuck it with time.
Yeah. Like when your show's over, it's over.
Yeah.
And it's good, but I blew through them relatively quickly.
Nice. That's on my to watch list. It is. I just haven't had time because we've been gaming.
And my football team still sucks.
You know what? Mine does too, dude.
No, mine's worst team in the NFL.
Mine's pretty shitty this year. They really are. We played against Arizona, and every time Arizona wanted to throw deep over Richard Sherman's head, they threw deep over Richard Sherman's head.
Not so much the
Every
best
fucking
anymore,
time.
is he?
I don't know what the fuck's going. He just had a kid last year. He just signed that big old contract.
Not so much the best just this year.
No, the whole fucking team just.
That's gonna hurt even more for you because my team has always been shitty. But to go from winning a Super Bowl to just crapping the bed and not even contending.
Yeah, it sucks. But you know what? It's what we grew up with. What I grew up with in Seattle. So it's not like a huge difference. I enjoyed those winning days when
At least,
when they
I'm
happened.
saying at least you got to taste the victory once in your life.
Yeah, someday, dude. Someday. You guys starting Johnny Manziel for the rest of the year? I heard.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but.
He looks like whatever. We'll see. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Tom.
Yes. Hi.
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 Hey, baby.
This isn't exactly new, but apparently 1-888-4 Vault Tech is a real number, and apparently that came out that debuted in 2008 with the trailer for Fallout 3, and it's still functional. They were talking about it on Polygon. Just
Fuck,
Wow.
dude, I'm looking at that fucking.
a little Fallout 4 Easter egg.
I'm looking at that fucking PS TV. I got an extra controller too. I can just throw that in the bedroom with it.
$20, dude. That ain't bad.
It's not bad at all.
Get a
enjoy
cucumber
making
in the
Christmas
butthole.
tree. Oh, I think I'm buying it. I think I'm
Steve wants a
buying it.
cucumber in the butthole.
Oh, well, it can go underneath the Christmas tree for me, I guess.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever bought something for yourself and put it under the Christmas tree?
Fuck yes, dude. My
I
wife doesn't do that shit.
I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll buy some.
She doesn't know what to get me, dude.
I'm gonna buy myself some shit and just stick it right under the tree and be like, whoa! What is this? Holy shit! My wife will be like, where the hell did that come from? I'm like, I have no idea.
No
idea.
Santa must really like me this year.
To Jose from Jose.
No, just from Santa, dude.
Walking Dead Compendium. Bam. Volume 3.
Done. Free shipping too, dude. Okay, I'm in on this. Oh, don't I have gift cards too? I do got Best Buy rewards. Oh my gosh! You know how much I'm gonna get this for?
$5.
Like $5. Oh, why is it not doing?
$5.
Why is it not adding it to my cart? It's saying, "Oops, not a valid member ID." That's
in the
bullshit.
world of guessing gift cards, I am the champion.
I have two. I have a $10 one and a $5 one right now, dude.
You know what else I've been watching? I forgot that totally mentioned it. I want to so bad.
Hmm.
I've been watching One Punch Man.
Oh yeah, you did mention that.
Oh my god, so good. Tom, have you watched One Punch Man yet?
Mm-mm.
Do you know about One Punch Man?
Mm-mm.
So it's an anime about a regular, just working class, blue-collar guy, white-collar businessman, and he hated his life. He's just like, I just want to be a superhero. So he becomes a superhero. But he trains too good. And now he's pissed because he kills everybody with one punch. And it's awesome. And he lost all his hair because he trained too hard. So he's just this bald, goofy-looking guy. And this show is funny, dude. It's awesome and funny. And I'm really enjoying it. They're only 7 episodes deep, so you can get those somewhere, I'm sure.
I can borrow them from the internet.
Yeah, I would totally recommend watching them. I blew through them all with my kids. We were laughing, dude. And he just is so nonchalant. He's just a superhero for fun. It's like, I just want to be a superhero because it's fun. And awesome. One Punch Man. If you haven't seen One Punch Man, y'all need to watch One Punch Man. One Punch Man.
I've not seen it, but I'm gonna go check it out. I heard it might be on Marco Vision.
Oh, yep.
So I'm gonna go check it out.
Marco Vision. He's got the Marco Vision. All right, let's wrap this up. I got some shit that I got to do. So, for those of you that are going to be here next week, come on down. Want to see you here again. If you want to join us, what can they do, Steve?
If you want to join us, all you got to do really is just follow us on Twitter. We tweet the link out when we go live, and you can just join up from there. And if you have a hard time joining us, you can just hit me up directly, and then I will get back with you about how to join it. But it's, like I said, it's just real simple. We do this on Sundays. We do this Sunday mornings, 8 o'clock West Coast time, or Mountain time, 7 o'clock West Coast time, 10 o'clock Eastern time. We do this live. You just join us. Really cool stuff. I urge you guys to check out all the other cool shows over on Platform Nation. We got a bunch of awesome podcasts over there. Video Game Jocks have been going strong again, which is nice to see. You can download this show, by the way. I normally don't always talk about how you can get this show.
There's more shows aside from Video Game Jocks, Steve.
Oh yeah, there's the Rumble Pack and that's all who's been putting out shows lately, besides us and Video Game Jocks. But when it comes to downloading the shows, you can download us. I haven't talked about this recently, but you can get us through Stitcher. You can get us through iTunes, obviously. You can now get us through Google Podcasts. Google has their own essential podcast iTunes thingy now, and you can get the Gamers Pub over through there. You can also subscribe to Platform Nation via Apple News now, the Apple News app over on iPhones. So do that as well. You can always stay in tune of what's being posted over on PN through that. And that's kind of it. Thanks a lot for listening. We really appreciate it. If you guys like the show, do us a favor. Give us a drunk tweet. You can answer the question that we had earlier today, which was about What was it about? Oh, which games you want to see PS2 games that you wouldn't mind playing over on your PS4? Hit us up about that, or hit us up about some cool new beer. You know what? If you guys, if anyone out there is able to get beer from El Segundo Brewing Company, it's down there in Southern California, there is a beer I'm really, really looking for. And if you can get me that beer, I'll send you a 6-pack of some Odell IPA, because I really want to try to get a specific beer. So if you can get that, hit me up over at Steve519 over on Twitter, and I'll get back with you. And speaking of Twitter, you can find Gui at GU1J over on Twitter. You can find Dominic at DPJohnson14 over on Twitter. That's it for this week's show. Gui, who's playing us out?
Throwback. Super duper throwback this week. One of my favorite hip-hop groups of all time, A Tribe Called Quest. Their first album that was ever released, People's Instinctive Rhymes and Rhythm, just celebrated its 25th year anniversary. That's fucking crazy, right?
Nuts. We're going to be there soon.
Right?
25.
I know. And to celebrate, here's one of my favorite tracks off that album called Can I Kick It? Tribe Called Quest. See you guys next week. Peace.
Peace. End the show, Steve. End the show. Can't find the link.
Bye,
Can't
Mom.
find the button.